So experts have been weighing in on the David Celeste Rivas Hernandez case, and it seems like they are all in agreement that law enforcement definitely has more information and knows more than we the public are privy to. And this is something that is completely normal. I see a lot of people in my comments talking about how they feel like law enforcement isn't doing enough, how they're worried that this case is going to go cold. You guys, that's not going to happen, and hopefully at the end of this video you understand why this specific process is taking a little bit longer than other cases that we've covered here on my page. So according to former LA coroner investigator Vidal Herrera, before a medical examiner can determine a COD, especially with a body that is badly decomposed, the toxicology and tissue histology results need to come back. And these test results that are sometimes needed in order for the medical examiner's findings to be confirmed can take weeks and sometimes even months to be returned. Herrera pointed out the fact that in LAPD's most recent statement, they hinted at the fact that it's possible that Celeste could have passed away due to an accident such as an OD. They stated that it's unclear if there was any criminal culpability beyond concealing Celeste's body, and this is their statement right here, which is leading me to believe that the medical examiner, at least preliminarily, did not see any signs of physical foul play on or inside Celeste's body. Examples of that would be like marks or bruising on the skin, defensive wounds maybe on the hands, marks on other parts of the body, contusions, abrasions, things of that nature. And again, it doesn't seem like that's the case here. It doesn't appear as cut and dry as that, and I think that's why so much weight is being placed on the toxicology and tissue histology results, and that's why we are seeing a little bit of a delay. I also want to mention the fact that LAPD makes it clear that the only crime that they know was committed at this moment was the concealment of Celeste's body. They do not mention the dismembering of her body. That would be a whole separate charge, and the fact that they're not acknowledging that criminal element to this leads me to believe that, again, she was not dismembered. Now, legal analyst Allison Treasel has stated that law enforcement has been in contact with Tesla and has already served them a search warrant when it comes to obtaining information from David's Tesla. This includes all of the video footage from the vehicle as well as the data from the EDR, the event data recorder. So essentially, law enforcement already knows when David's Tesla was parked where it was ultimately found, and they know if anyone opened the car up, unlocked the car, anything of that nature after the car was parked there. And that on top of knowing that law enforcement was collecting surveillance footage from the neighborhood as well as Ring camera footage from the neighbors' homes, I'm sure that they've already been able to narrow down a timeline to determine who exactly was in that area and who was ultimately the one that parked the vehicle there. But it's not just easy. Things don't stop there. Authorities also have to determine when Celeste was put in the vehicle and if the person who parked the vehicle where the vehicle was ultimately found knew that Celeste was in the vehicle. There's a lot of moving parts here, and the district attorney's office is not going to allow charges to be brought against someone unless they have all of their ducks in a row. And part of their ducks being in a row includes Celeste's COD being determined, so that way if foul play was involved in her death, charges can be brought about at the same time, and so that ultimately a stronger case can be presented to a jury. So just be patient and know that law enforcement is doing what they need to do, and in time we should be able to get some more answers and some clarifications on things, and an arrest will definitely be made, if not for her physical unaliving, definitely for the concealing of her body. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments, and make sure you're following me. I will talk to you later.